Hey, it's July 11th, 2023. Um, just a quick video. How long? Hey, this is my video for Alex Tamays and Bao and the rest of the team. Hey, how long this is gonna continue, man? I mean, like, just insane. I mean, like insane. I mean, hey, listen, hey, man, I'm just, I'm gonna let you know right now. You can win this case against me, but I'm not okay. Being in this position of you knowing my location, and because of that, I'm not able to do anything else. Because I know you will get involved with anything that I do. I'm just letting you know, like, cause like the only thing is left is me coming at your house. That's the only thing is left. You know my address where I'm at. I already shared that here. I'm still in Clovis, California. You need to do whatever you need to do to file the case, man. But I'm just telling you, no one will be okay with what you're doing, okay? I am tolerating so much, and I've been in this position for 32 months, you know? Hey, and to Alex Tamays, if I had a lot of the evidence against you, all this, you know what I mean? You wouldn't be able to get away with all of this. Look what you were doing in 2021. We're in July of 2023. I've been in this position for 32 months. Hey man, like this is insane, man. Like in 1 hour, I'm just using it as an example. An hour, every minute that goes by, forget about a minute, every 30 seconds to 50 seconds, I'm constantly thinking about you. To Alex Tomei's Bao, Ricky Analog, you know what I mean? Because obviously, these people are involved. Nathan, Dan Shapiro, Cody Pevelak, Joseph Kelly, I'm constantly thinking it. This is not healthy, man. From March of 2022 in Stanford, come on, man. The hell that you put over there, and then after that, it was same month. It was in Hillsborough gas station. Remember when I left the that winery place, you know, I took out my shirt and I threw it at him, and I left, and what happened at the gas station that later that night, what you orchestrated, I already knew that the police officer, the bald guy, was you've been communicating with him before the situation happened in the gas station. So hey, listen, man, you're not doing anything out of the ordinary. Like everything is, I'm well aware of everything. No, hey, listen, man, your whole story, your whole belief is that this guy Golden is obsessed with color black and white. You made you stopped my life. You made this like Jenna and Jordan. Let me just say this, I done nothing for these girls. All the information that she got, which was from at the end of summer 2011. No, look into the details, man, because the details will provide you more information. All she ever got was from Ashley and Patty and the rest of the girl, like Melissa, that I am obsessed with color black, and white, and she went with it. You know what I mean? She just turned 16 years old, and yeah, and she just went with it, because I'm like, wait a minute, where is the motivation? Where is the drive coming from? Then it took me about 4 days to realize that she's trying to get validation from other girls, though, which were Melissa, Ashley, and Patty, and all those girls, though. So this is ignorance, man. You know what I mean? Like, okay, you can have an opinion about someone, like, okay, hey, that dude is racist. Okay, that dude is obsessed with colors. Okay, cool. But like, to get involved in people's life and having control is not okay, man. Because like, dude, like, I mean, you're looking at a human nature here, where like, hey, man, if you invade people's privacy, they're gonna bring out a behavior that is kind of not pleasant. You know what I mean? And you're noticing it. Like, hey, dude, like I can come over your house and add massive value to you, and you're doing like, I'm not gonna be okay with all this, man. I'm just letting you know, man. I'm every day I'm like, I'm not doing anything, but I've been in the same position for 32 months, man. It hasn't been 3 months, it hasn't been 6 months, it hasn't been 12 months yet. It's been 32 months, man. Hey, like, dude, I'm just gonna let you know right now. I'm making a quick video to when this, you're gonna win this case, because there are far too many good people involved in this case. you can win this case. I don't want to, but I mean, I gotta get out. You know, I mean, you know, if you think, hey, this guy's gonna join a chat room, this guy's gonna open a brokerage account, no, man. I want to get my privacy back. Like, hey, like, dude, I'm suffering from loneliness. Like your whole idea is this guy is obsessed with colors, and we're gonna track his location, and we're gonna get involved with everything. I'm not gonna allow that. I'm telling you, man. I probably won't see my friends or my relationship until next summer. Even if I get off the map, which I used to do the same strategy. Even if I was managed to get off the map, I'm gonna keep on running tests and experiments to see if I'm fully off the map or not. And those are the strategies that I would do. I would go to the kitchen of this one restaurant, and I can't say there's some other information I can't say right now, and I would see if I'm being tracked or not. You know what I mean? And this was my junior year. You know what I mean? Because people didn't give a shit. You know what I mean? Notice I knew about it, that hey, I'm not on the map, and I knew people didn't give a shit about it. And this is how I was able to go other places and not being tracked. But now I know that hey, this is 24/7. You know, it's been for past 2 years now. You know, and the folks that don't know what I'm talking about, it's gonna be confusing. So please excuse me. But hey, man, I'm just letting you know, like Alex Tamays, if you, I mean, I know, hey, listen, man, I know you're watching this, you know, to Jenna and Jordan, hey, like, how long this is gonna continue? I've been in this position for 32 months. Like, hey, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, get off like, get off my dick. Like, girl, like, I done nothing for you. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it real though. I done nothing for you, and the fact is, you keep coming back. No one, listen to me. I want you to get this understood very carefully. No one forced you to get involved with me in April of 2012 at Parma Heights Library. When remember the woman, the older woman that was putting books on the shelf, then Ryan in May 2012, then in Regency. This is where I have a problem with you, and the situation is very fucked up. Chris from Vancouver, he needs to know about this. Joseph Kelly, Bryce Toohey, Kyle William, Jack Kellogg, they need to know about this, you know, because they're helping you. Why they need to know this information? Why is it? This is my question to you, to Jenna and Jordan, and I hope Shannon's watching this. Why is it that you don't want to have lunch with me, with your parents, even 10 years ago or now? Girl, like look, listen, you're willing to, because let's I'm gonna be, before I say this, I'm gonna be honest here, and I don't care if this is weaknesses or not. The truth is, I really don't want to get people in trouble, because my whole purpose is to help, like, to inspire people. I don't like to get in people in trouble. So I've been fighting with you only on one thing, is privacy. So with that being said, why is it that you're willing to spend your time and energy? You did it back in 2012, obviously 2011, the fall of 2011, and then 2013, and then 2014 at Walmart and Rec Center and all that stuff. Why would you do that when you can have lunch with your parents, with me, arrange a 1 hour or 2 hour? You know, we get bottom of everything, you know, like everything, every little detail. I explain what happened in September, October, November, December, you know what I mean, of 2010, all the detail as possible. Girl, like I'm just like, you can run, this is like, it should be a common sense to you that hey, someone's privacy is being violated every day, and they're aware of it, and it brings this kind of behavior out of them, like I mean, like literally getting on someone's shoulder and just doing the damage. That's how I feel, and it hurts. It hurts to be in this position. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, because think about it. If I'm lying that hey, people, when people violates my privacy, it doesn't hurt me. Then here's the thing: if people are willing to make sacrifices and change their lifestyle and how they live their life just to protect their privacy, then that shows you that hey, that person isn't lying. He's telling the truth, that hey, this is affecting this individual, and what we're doing today is not okay. Like I'm like Nathan, hey, listen, man, this is not affecting you. You know what I mean? It's all good, right? It's all good, man. Hey, let's just walk on the beach, right, and have some few drinks, though, huh? But I'm just saying, this has to end, man. I mean, hey, listen, I don't respect you guys. Dude, I'm just being honest here, man. Let's cut the BS out here. It's hard to even get along with someone or show any kind of compassion or stay positive when this is happening. Listen, man, I value my social life. The way I'm living my life, this is not my life here. You manipulated me so much to be in this position, man. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get out of this position. And the best thing, oh, by the way, I'm not running. I'm actually looking forward to to the the trial. So yeah. Hey, dude, like, what the fuck, man? I mean, like, they're just like, even when somebody is communicating with you that, hey, yes, 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 I am aware of, I am noticing the colors. 10 years, I have a good memory, dude. I can remember people wearing colors. Even saying stuff like this, that, hey, there was a girl, like, out of the 7 girls that created this, one of the girls was very kind of attractive. You know what I mean? And I can say her name. I can tell you this. She was an attractive girl, but if you're gonna do these things, like, you know track people's location, get involved with their business without their permission, no one's gonna give you respect, man. You know that, which is me. I'm being fair here. I'm telling you the truth. You know what I mean? Come on, man. I'm just letting you know, like, hey, man, I don't want nothing to do with you. Like, I mean, I know you're gonna probably offer some kind of a package deal. Listen, man, just do the right thing. I was gonna make a video for Timothy Skypes and, Bryce Tui or Kyle William and Lucas, to tell them that, hey, have Bao and Alex Tamays pay me 350 grand of the damages that they caused. That's the right thing to do, because I'm most likely not going to win the case against me. I don't want to win the case because it's ridiculous. I'm expecting them to do the right thing. So and I'm just going to reinvest it in the market, though. But listen, man, I'm just being honest here. I don't want to have any affiliation with you. It's gonna take me time to forgive you. You know what I mean? It's gonna take me time, because if you can't forgive others, that means you can't, you're not, you're not moving forward. You know what I mean? These negative emotion grudges are still affecting you, which I don't want that. This has been one of the worst experiences of my life. I mean, hey, I'm willing to take a loss. I'm willing to take a loss, but I don't want to live like this. This is not okay with me. Like, hey, man, not okay. Because I'm the only one who can speak up on my behalf and say, hey, the things that are happening here are just not okay, man. Thank God I got a roof on my head. Thank God, And yes, to help you with this case, yes, I was homeless last year. I was homeless in the University of Texas at Austin, University of Arizona. I was in Hawaii. I was in Stanford, Sonoma State, in the Bay Area. I was homeless. So yeah, you can use that against me, okay? Dude, what the fuck, man? I mean, dude, I want to move forward, man. I don't, to my investing club, the team of my investing club, I just wanted to part ways from you guys, man. I don't think I would want to come back to the, I don't want to have any type of association with you in the next 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30, 40 years. I don't want to have any association with you guys at all. So please, you know what I mean? Because, like, hey, man, just avoid future problems, man. You know what I mean? You guys do what you guys need to do, because there's people that will avoid you and they will make kind of smart ass comment in the next 5 years on Twitter or something. That's not gonna happen. We're just gonna completely depart ways, man. Like, hey, man, like, I mean, because, like, I do, like, what you don't understand is I worked very hard, man. I'm like, motherfucker, man. I told you that I was in my van for 2.5 years. That, to me, that wasn't, the standards were low, but I had to protect one thing, and that was to study every day. I was in Torrey Pine, a beautiful view, beautiful place, clean place, by the way. But I had to study, though, and you took it the wrong way. Like, you thought I was homeless doing drugs, though. Like, listen, man, I'm done here. Like, I cannot, like, dude, like, you, to work so hard in my early 20s just to get here, man. I don't need this, man. And also, the reason why I'm departing ways, and I have to, and I must depart ways, is because I can't give you this power, and this power is constantly thinking about you. Like, dude, I think about Joseph Kelly like every other minute about Joseph Kelly, and I know that's not okay. But the reason why I'm aware of it, because I'm consciously reevaluating my thinking process. And I know that I'm constantly thinking about Joseph Kelly. I'm thinking about Alex Tamez, Bao, Jenna, Jordan, all these guys, I'm constantly thinking about it, and I don't want that. I want to think about what I want to think about, my thought process. I forgot, I lost my ability to do calculation. I had a growth mindset. I was, by this time, 11 a.m. or 1 p.m. California time zone, I would get things done. Like, hey, what kind of, like, I have to ask myself, how am I living my life in, like this is not okay, man. I've been in this position for way too long, man. It's frightening. Like to Jenna and Jordan, I will never add any value to your life. And one thing I do want to say something, hey, like, we're different people. I don't know why. What did I do when I was 16 years old that you view me in, I'm gonna say something really, say, I don't know if you view me as a retarded person, but I'm gonna say something sh- very short. But I will demolish Dale when it comes to leadership and able to lead people. I will demolish him. I mean, I can take over operations that are worth over about 50 million, private businesses, but I have to understand them, like, let's say, like a coffee business, and take over those operations. Girl, like I mean, you have people around you that aren't, that I can beat when it comes to skill and knowledge. You know what I mean? I know. I'm just using Dale as an example because he's associated with you. I know he's probably a good leader, but I know he's not on my level though. And I'm only saying this not to be a cocky or arrogant, but you tell people that this guy, his life revolves on color, black and white. But the people that you have in your own life, your dad, Dale, Nick, Lee, I will demolish those guys. Because remember, this is not a society where you are being viewed by your 22-inch arms. This is a society of capitalism. How much value can you provide to the marketplace, though? You know what I mean? And you're like, listen, I've been affected by this situation for 32 months because you are telling other people that my life revolves on black and white colors. That's not okay. You know what I mean? Like, because and the reason why I bring up this situation is like because there's back in the days, through the gladiators, you can prove that you're a better person than another individual. All I'm saying is that I'm a better person today than the people that you have in your life, and I can prove it. So, like, I mean, you're titled to your own opinion, but it does not have to become my reality. Listen, so many people have wore black shirts, black hoodie. What has happened? You know what I mean? When I'm just using this guy as an example, I know, I truly believe he's a good person though, so I have to give him a credit. But I'm just using him as an example. But Edu or Cody, they wear black hoodie. But can I tell you something? When they wear black hoodie, do you know what happens? What's my response and how I think? 2011, 2012, people did wear black hoodie when I was in Valley Forge, Normandy. Do you know what I mean? And those people knew about the color syndrome, and they knew about me, and I stayed away from them. You know what I mean? It's just sanity doing the same thing over and over and over. You know what I mean? Like, girl, like, hey, listen, you know, one last thing, I'm gonna say something here. I know the homeowners are involved here, from Los Santos to Hillsburg to Santa Rosa to Palo Alto, Half Moon Bay to Santa Cruz, and then universities. You tell, like, I want them to hear about this, okay? Is that since Ashley, Patty, Amira, and her sister Melissa and Sam, and there's another girl, her name starts with C, they moved on, and I knew the right decision to do was to forgive and move on myself. I did forgive on them. It took me time, actually. I don't want to get, never mind. I've forgiven them, and I moved on. But since then I had zero conflict with them, zero interaction with them. You know what I mean? In the fall of 2013, I even said it. I was waiting for 14 days. For 14 days, I waited for Ashley and Patty. Zero sign. Zero, and I was shocked. Like, I was wrong. I thought she was gonna come. She moved on. All I'm saying right now The problem, you keep coming back when everyone moved on and I moved on. I don't want to get in people in trouble. I'm not trying to get even with people. I'm not trying to get revenge with people. Look at me. I want to get even. I'm the victim. I don't believe in victimhood. You know what I mean? Listen, you keep coming back, and that's not okay. Because I never became the person that you wanted me to become. 6,000 people I socialize with. I said, whatever it takes, whatever. Get on my knees and work hard. I did it. I would have to sit down with you for 1 hour, and I will tell you every little detail. First week of February of 2012. Second week of February, third week, fourth week of 2012 of February, what I was doing. I got, they say that what you sow, you shall reap. You know, all the hard work that I did in February, March, April of 2012, May, June. In May, you know what I was doing? I was going 9 o'clock, and 10 o'clock. You know where Taco Bell is? You know where Taco Bell by the Bayer Stadium? And 9 p.m. or 10 p.m. I would get on the bus. I worked my ass off. You know what I mean? Because the focus was developing your skill. I done so much, putting myself out there, different groups of people, worked, and I got my reward. In September, I got my reward of 2012. Prashant didn't know about this. Doug didn't know about this. Ashley Johnson didn't know about this. Jackie Johnson didn't know about this. All the people that you had involved. So what did you accomplish? You know what I mean? You know? Hey, listen, I am one of the most ambitious disciple. You know, I was, think about it, my thought process of a passion. I was doing the same thing in the fall of 2006, yeah, what I was doing in 2012. What does that tells you? And it's the same thing now. Leave me alone. I mean, honestly, no one, Bryce Toohey, Kyle Williams, Jack Kellogg, those guys, Ronald Wolf, they can think for themselves. They're not like a bunch of what do you call it, like part of a herd. You know, they can think for themselves. You never, and they know this is a true statement. You never got involved with me in 2008. You knew about me in 2008. I knew about you too. Okay, but you were a captain. You fought a black a black female. I knew about that. I was a little bit frightened. I was like, whoa, this is not okay, and I knew about it. You know, I don't want to bring it up. Even knowing about this, I could have contacted that girl. You know, be like, hey, this girl fought with you. Can I use you as a testimony? I still haven't done it. You can even talk to her. You know, all I'm saying is, you never got involved with me back in 2009, 2010. I mentioned this before. Your mother used to take you to soccer practice in the morning. You never got involved when I was doing communication. This trend has to end, you know, that Ashley and Patty created. Because all I'm going to do right now in the future is collect evidence. I don't have to do it. The other party would have to do it. Because I can't, hey, I don't even wear black. And the only reason why I don't wear black is because, I'm just using this as an example. When you're an immigrant or these parents, sometimes parents pass down beliefs that they're not your beliefs, but that's their belief. And you just follow it. You don't even question it. Like the chai, that's a belief that I developed a long time ago. I drink it. It's part of our culture. I enjoy that. It's not, I wasn't just decided one day. I didn't decide it one day, I'm gonna just drink some chai in the morning. I grew up into it. Same thing, I don't wear black. It's because it's part of my belief system. You know what I mean? So try to understand. Hey, one thing I gotta say to you, Jenna and Jordan, when it comes to evaluating people's behavior, you're not really good at it. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I mean, I want to say this in a very respectful way, because I know that I cannot have an effective communication if I'm what's it called, angry or upset. But I have to say this though, and it's a fact. You're operating your life um, um, at a very below intelligence. I'm sorry, because your thinking process, your mindset, your view of life, it is just not congruent with me. You know, I I I don't want to depart ways because I told you this before in a very easy word. I use this as an easy word. You're not one of us, not because of a race or nothing like that, or like a skin color, nothing like that. The reason why I said that is because different cultures, different mindset, different philosophy. Your parents always wanted you to become like them. You never managed to get out of your comfort zone. There were a lot. Tony Robbins. I was listening to a podcast of Tony Robbins in before I had this date. I remember it in the fall of 2013, and he mentioned this something very important. He said failure does not happen overnight. It can happen, but failures are every day. You know, not picking up the call, not exercising, not taking care of the top priority task, not organizing, not all those little details accumulates to this failure. And I thought to myself, like, wow, that is so beautiful. Like, just like and there's more to it. I don't want to get into it. You never got with me and the other people at the age of 17 and come up with a game plan that, hey, we can go to a major university and this is what I want to do. You never got out of that. Just getting out of the state of Ohio, or like going to a different university. You stayed in your comfort zone. I don't know why, but I'm just telling you, I'm only saying this in a really respectful manner, that you and time to time people have said this. I don't know why you would do this, but you will not. When I say you're not one of us, it's not. It has nothing to do with race. It's just that you will not fit into my culture. You just won't, and it makes no sense whatsoever. It's like a recipe for disaster. Why would you still keep on getting involved with me? Like, you know what I mean? I'm very different. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm very different, and I know I am. And it's just not smart on your end to keep getting involved with me. I'm just laying it out there. Everyone moved on. I have a respect for Ashley, Patty, Amira, her sister Melissa, and Sam. Hey, respect where it's due. Thank you so much. Gotta give the credit where it's due, because you have moved on, and everybody needs to know about it. That's where, like, hey, I just have to be honest though. The fact is, you did moved on, and I did too, and I've forgiven you, and that's how I should be. Jenna and Jordan, this girl, like, I mean, like, because see, the thing is, I feel like we need clarity. Get clarity, and then answer these two questions. And these questions one of the strategies you can do is write 40 pages. And the question that you need to be asking yourself is two questions. How do I want to spend my time and energy? After you answer that, I recommend writing it. Then you want to know, what is my end goal? What is my end goal? With me. When you ever decide to get involved with me, answer those two questions. I guarantee you will never get, because, like, hey, you're taught, because you made it like a life ties with me, and I don't want that. You're talking rubbish, because you're saying things like, oh, Golden is gonna move to Hawaii. In 10 years, I probably will go to Hawaii once maximum. If somebody's pressuring me to go, I will probably go twice. And you're talking to people saying that Golden is gonna move to Hawaii and live there. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Yeah, it's an island. It's way far. Like, why would I do that? So, like, girl, listen. There's a lot. I've seen a lot of it. I don't want to have any ties with you. And if you do, because the thing is, I cannot. I'm gonna just. I cannot allow this to happen. Because the people that are helping you, Chris, Bao, Alex Tamez, Joseph Kelly, Nathan, Dan Shapiro, Bryce Tui, Kyle William, Ronald Wolf, all those guys that are helping you, they need to know that, hey, other girls moved on, but you kept this thing relevant. Hey, I value my social life. Um, that I think that this was the third week or the fourth week of September of 2012 when you were communicating with Prashant. I was in this one city. It's by Lakewood, and we were having like this dinner around 6 o'clock. Around this, it was around that time. And I thought to there were people around me at the table, and I had a thought process. I said, "Hey, welcome back." I finally was able to socialize. What Ashley and Patty created. I didn't want to be part of any of that. Now I can socialize with people after school, and nobody would have to get involved. So I can talk to Emily that goes to a different high school, and she's friends with my friend, and I can talk to Emily, be like, "Hey, yo, Emily, do you guys want to come to on a Sunday lunch with me and John? Yeah, or hey, do you guys want to go to the Huntington Beach with us? You know, I can do that." And then she will say, "Yeah, sure." No one will get involved between me and her. Like, girl, leave me alone. I mean, like, I'm just saying, like, think about it. I've been on the same path. I'm only just sharing. I don't talk like this. I'm talking like this because I want to share detail, the timeline. 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. I've been on the same path. And these girls come in, Ashley and Patty. You know what I mean? They don't know that I'm a disciple. They don't know that the passion. There was I'm gonna just give you these details. This is why I'm gonna give you this little detail. There was a guy, I went straight to him because he had a fire in his eyes, the passion that I liked. I went up to him not because he's very popular in the school. I went to him and I spoke to him. I hanged out with him, and we became kind of good friend. But later on, he realized that I wasn't interested in his popularity. I was more interested in the fire that he had in his eye, the passion, that burning desire. You know what I mean? So like, I mean, I'm really about this life that I talk about, and those girls like Ashley and Patty, when they were getting, it's like, again, it's like getting involved with someone that you don't understand. You don't understand their conviction, their beliefs, their psychology. It's a recipe for disaster. They got involved. They started getting involved with me in September of 2010. They left after 18 months in March of 2012. They accomplished nothing. By February of 2012, I was, it took me, by the way, it took me 4 months to come up with this like building network of friends in different cities though. Cause I started in November of 2011, but I didn't start taking action until February of 2012. So like, if everything has happened, think about it. Everything has happened. I've taken massive action. Think about it. You stop your own life to take massive action to accomplish something. I'm not lying. I got the reward after 7 months. To be more exact, yeah, 7 months. Of daily action. I remember. I'll give you an example. My friends and I, we went to this a place. We drove 40 minutes, and we were very disappointed. We didn't get the result that we wanted, and those days happened a lot. We drove 40 minutes to go to this one event, and we were very disappointed. My point is, we've taken massive action. What happened in Valley Forge, I wasn't gonna be okay with all of that, and you still had the courage to get involved with me, you know what I mean? Get involved with me, and like it's just not. And I didn't socialize with anybody in Normandy. You know what I mean? I didn't, and that was for a reason, because I knew that if I did, I would be. It just wasn't gonna work. It just wasn't gonna work out. I knew it. So just like, hey, I mean, the best decision I'm giving you. Listen to me. I'm gonna be sitting in a court, okay? When this trial starts, I'm gonna start the trial off, and told the judge that I do not take this situation seriously, and please give my opponent this victory, because there are far too many people that are good, but they're confused and misinformed because they're listening to one side of the story though. That's what I'm gonna tell the judge, that I give my opponent a victory, because this is not worth it. This situation is ignorances. You know what I mean? The most ignorances I ever been in. You know what I mean? Like, girl, like, you keep coming back to my life, but I done nothing for you, and I will never do anything for you. In May, listen to me. You keep bringing about the colors, right? But in May, I'm not lying this. In May of 2010, I said Jenna doesn't have a good personality. That's what I said in May of 2010 to myself. I'm like, this girl does not have a good personality though. I have right to do that. I said it to myself in my thoughts, you know. So like, how you gonna keep bringing up the colors when, hey, you never managed to get exposure of the real world, like, you know, like putting yourself out there, developing your character, your passion, your strengths and your weaknesses. You never managed to do that, you know. And you're expecting people to do this for you. Like, I'm just, I did something about it when I was six. Like, I'll just share this with you. If I was saying, because you know I'm being fair to you, if I said in May of 2010, I said Jenna did not had a good personality, well, I'll say this to you. When I turned 16 years old in September of 2010, I told myself, Golden, you have a poor communication skill. Golden, your social skills are very poor. I did that to myself. But thing is, that's a feedback, an opportunity to improve though. You never did. Listen, again, I'm just respectfully, I'm saying this. You're coming from a very different culture where there's a problem. There is you it's just a different mindset, different philosophy. I don't know why would you keep getting involved with me. I just don't get it. You know, I should not have I got emotional. I will be honest. I'm gonna tell the judge also. I got emotional in 2019, and I got on Facebook. I should have not done that. In 2020, the reason why I did that is because I wanted to show you about my life, my vacation, because I knew that what Ashley and Patty giving you that information was kind of incorrect. You know, but it was my fault. It was really my fault getting on Facebook on 2019 and 2020. I should have never done that, you know. But we have to move on. You know, this cannot continue going on. I mean, it's 32 months. You know, I'm gonna keep this short.